It's the K-League MTGO Show.
What is Draft and Wondering again? How boring. Caleb, you're boring. I remember when the One Ring was new. I played it in Limited, and I was like, this is the best shit ever. And there were people that were trying to convince me that it was bad in Limited. I'm like, there's common answers in this Limited format to Exile. Like, what do you what do you mean? So we literally just did artifacts, but here's a workshops. This pairs very well with the One Ring. Oh well. Oh well. At least this artifact deck has a workshops and a mox, you know. It's at least we're upgrading. At least we're upgrading artifact decks. How come I chose a Chihuahua? I didn't go looking for a Chihuahua. But then the little pupper passed the vibes check with flying colors. Let's grab a portal, huh? There's a tree mage here, too. Let's grab portal. This could be a good portal start. They kind of choose you. Yeah, that was, like, kind of it. Like, we met with him, and if he was, like, at all aggressive or agitated or barky or, you know, all those things, and I'd be like, okay, well, maybe this dog is... Maybe we're not ready for this dog. But it was just a gentle little sweetheart, very friendly, very chill. It's like, okay, nope, this dog seems great, especially for a puppy, huh? A little Tez action here, a little Tez action. Untap my One Ring. I remember when I was a kid, we went to the pound to adopt a dog. And we were just going down this like row of very like agitated, excited dogs. And my parents just told each of them to sit. And then they found a lab mix that just like sat very quietly and was very like attentive and intelligent. And like, all right, we found the dog. This is the one. We'll take this one right here. Yeah, Lucci's always tempting, but I'm gonna keep on staking my claim to these artifacts. Chihuahuas are fiercely loyal, right? Unlike those extremely disloyal golden retrievers. You gotta watch those dogs. They'll stab you in the back. But, as they say, keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Don't try your parents' trick at an orphanage. No, I'll do my best not to. Your golden retriever stole your car? Yeah, many such cases. You once had one of them burp in your ear? Yeah. Your cavalier would sell you out for a single Pringle? Oh no. Hopefully the puppy is better potty trained than chat. The puppy needs to be potty trained for sure. It was like only 3 months old. By far the youngest dog I've ever had. Well, I guess not by far. When I was in college, my girlfriend at the time brought home 13 puppies once. Because her cousin wasn't taking care of them and basically like locked them outside to freeze to death. And so she like broke it and just grabbed them all and like brought them to the vet. Some of them didn't make it, but the rest of them were like a pack of lemmings tearing through the house. That was wild. 13's a lot of dogs. It'd be funny if I showed up with a guinea pig. Oh, that would be funny, yeah. Well, I guess we're tinking, huh? We got this here portal here. I'm having a fantastic day, strategist, yeah. Wormcoil is not in this cube, no. At least it was a noble act. Yeah, melee tank. Like, I wasn't, like, upset or anything. Just surprised I'm amused. Looking at Lorien, looking at Remand. I think I want that Remand. Hey, congrats on graduating, Nicole. Big cheers. Hey, the Cube Club. Thanks for the sub. Thanks for sharing the Prime with me. Mighty appreciated. Mighty appreciated indeed. Allegedly, Chihuahuas used to be bred as livestock. Interesting. I know that was true with guinea pigs. That's like why we have domesticated guinea pigs. I watched some nature doc on guinea pigs once, and they're still eaten in Peru, and then they were exported as pets to the States. I think I'm just grabbing Ballista. E-Tutor's mighty tempting, though. Ballista plays pretty well with Emery. Yeah, and it's a good Tez tutor. I'll grab Ballista. One Talisman, sure. Most of Chihuahua breeding was as Mousers. That makes sense. Old farms. Terriers were too, I think. Currently, we don't have a ton of value in this jeweled amulet, but I'm going to grab it anyway. Thinking about this chariot. It's a pretty sick one to play off workshops. The alternative is a Mind Stone, which I really don't care about. I guess there's Citadel here for Tinker. Be a little bit more excited if I had top. Maybe I'll get top later, though. Chihuahuas are a type of terrier? Oh, interesting. I did not know that. I'm ignorant. I'm actually gonna grab Time Warp here over another Talisman or the Imperial Seal. Extra turn's so good. Jeweled Amulet's like a charge box. Yeah, like those stupid lands that you have to charge up. I like how it works. Currently don't love Paradoxical Outcome, but that could change with a card or two. Oh shit, what up? Hey Kevin, thanks for the sub, thanks for 63 months. Don't currently love Jar. Bit better with the workshops here. I almost grabbed Colonnade in case we saw balance in pack 3. Hey, a Mox. That's helpful. Yeah, extra Mox would make the Mox Opal so much better. The card I would most want here is actually Academy. Let's see if we can get past that. Pack 2 was kind of mid, I agree. Pack 1 started so swimmingly, right? Workshops into Opal and stuff. Pack 2 gave us, like, Tinker, I guess. Not a lot to do here. Kind of don't love that kitten. I'm just going to grab Preordain. The Spellbomb does play well with Emery. Could be enough reason to grab it. I have played with Wanshi, yeah. Card's solid. Hey, here we go. Gonna grab this Grim Monolith, give my Tez something to untap, I'm gonna grab that Palantir, and it'll just be something to play off Workshops turn 1. The Bauble here is sweet with Emery, but we already have one, as well as a couple of other cantrippy things. I guess I'm retrofitting. Can a guy get an Urza, right? Or at least the Saga. Or at least the Academy. Urza maybe most likely of those to go super late, though. We'll see. Well, Nettlesis is excellent here. So even though we don't have, like, Urza Saga and whatnot. I do think this deck is a little bit better than our last one. Every artifact deck we draft is slightly better. By the end of the night, we'll be getting some real heaters. Yeah, I'm still into this Voltaic Key. We have the Grim Monolith. We have the One Ring. Well, it's kind of enough, Hello, your goat? Why, hello there. Maybe a sign that I need a trim, Yeah, I'm usually not high on Paradoxical Outcome, but I think when you've got Grim Monolith and a couple Moxen, it's probably pretty good. Puppy pick command. I don't have a puppy pick yet. Today, around noon, so we woke up. I was like drained from yesterday. I pushed myself kind of hard. So it was a slow starting Sunday morning. But I made us lunch, cooked some burgers, a side of mashed potatoes with some leftover chicken gravy that I made for Thanksgiving. And that was all tasty. I hate the KARN Wield. Hell yeah. And then when we were done, it was still like 12-something. And we had been meaning to go check out the shelter at some point. Like, no commitment, just go check it out. And I knew that was something that my wife really wanted to do. And we actually had time for once. Very difficult to find time when you're doing a 365. So I was like, oh, this is the perfect fucking day. Let's go check it out. No stress, no pressure, nothing like that. Just going to look. And then we just found the friendliest little puppy. That's the chillest little dog. All right. What breed? It's a little white Chihuahua. He had a sibling there too. Who was like pitch black. You wouldn't have picked them to be siblings because one was like pure white and the other one's pitch black. Thought that was kind of interesting. But yeah, she's gonna pick him up tomorrow while I'm streaming. You think the Zerda Companion is interesting? The issue with Zerda Companion here is that you just like straight up have to jam the casting cost in. I guess you got this Verge. Maybe that helps. Oh, I don't have a Zerda. Did I just see one late and pass it over? I usually just straight up ignore it. It would have been kind of sweet here with the Monolith and the Ballista, though, for sure. You want to cut Soul Cauldron? I kind of like the Cauldron here with Emery and Ballista. Some main deck graveyard hate. Oh, I do have 27 cards, though. It's kind of a lot. I think I'm going to cut Jar. You cut PO? So, I'm like fairly anti-PO. If I like PO, that means it's pretty good. And this one's going to perform pretty well. We never got... I guess we've got like KARN and Nettlecyst. We never got Urza's Saga. That makes boots like really strong. I kind of like the idea of cutting Expedition Map. Because like by the time you map for Workshop, the Workshop can't really do much anymore. You really want the Workshop in your opener. Mapping for Academy is very good, but Workshop less so. And then yeah, I'm having a haunt about the boots. I think I like Remand. I think I like the Preordain. Epiphany spits out some flyers that can carry Nettlecyst, but maybe that's a cut. Don't think we really need it. You like Storm Chaser's talent with Time Walks? I mean, talent and PO is really good together too, isn't it? Maybe the Storm Chasers will just be in over Preordain. As good as Preordain is. In your experience, when you go just take a look at the shelter, you come back with something? Yeah. No, that was... What's the word? That was a known possibility for sure. But my wife has wanted a dog for a while. And I knew it was only a matter of time. She was actually very patient with me. Has anyone played Mockingbird yet? Yeah. Mockingbird's probably at its best in blue-white, where you can copy ocelots and guides and stuff. She knew I would cave. Well, it's not like she was working me, Bardaboos. She just, like, kind of let me know. Then that was something that she wanted long-term. Well, that's possibly true, Bagassian. Yeah, when the little puppy came in, and it was too small to like let it run around on the ground because of like potential germs and stuff, like small immune system. Little pupper. But the lady came in with the dog, like wrapped in a towel, and she asked, like, "Do you want to hold it?" And my wife's like, "Yes, obviously." And it immediately licks her face. It's like, all right, well, I guess we're leaving with the dog. There's only one thing happening here. Maybe I have to cut Soul Cauldron, huh? Can I cut something? Have I ever been to Italy? I've not. Do you recommend? It looks like a pretty place. I guess I'll leave the Soul Cauldron on the board. I like it in the main deck with the Ballista and the Emery, but gotta cut something. The home of pasta, is it? I'd be surprised if Asia didn't have pasta first. Vets are overbooked where you're at. That's a bummer. A lot of really nice vets here in Madison, in my experience. I guess I keep this, huh? Just finished a season of Great British Bake Off, where an Italian dude wins the whole thing. Just made kind of awesome looking food the entire shebang. Could probably have picked him as a winner from like the first episode. I feel like you can do that half the time. Spoiled. An Italian wins the Great British Bake Off ever. Yeah. They have tons of, Am I drinking wine from the bottle? I am. This is a $5 bottle of wine. You can see I've got the reduced label on there. I got it from the, the bargain bin, as it were. Bake Off's such a good show. It's a really good show, yeah. I'm really enjoying it. You want to cook for me and my friends and then play Vintage Cube? Well, that sounds like a day and a half right there. I think we have the same dream, MTG Vintage Cube. So drawing both of our Tinker targets is never ideal. We did start with neither of them. You know this is a puppy stream? Oh, my bad. Sad draws, yeah, they are not working out, are they? Ooh, now that's a fucking idea, Salty Rutabaga. That's an idea. So with the Voltaic key here, I'm just thinking, wondering if Grim Monolith gets us to Portal pretty quickly. What if I tinkered for Grim Monolith? I'd be a mana short. Go grab the One Ring. Yeah, a little tempting to get the Monolith just to have the mana for Portal next turn, but I'm going to grab the One Ring. That'll probably get me there too, Black Lotus. I'm a little jelly. So we can untap the One Ring and get 4 cards deeper. Firing off PO does draw, what, 3 cards? If I will take key the One Ring and then PO finds me Workshops, that would be good enough. And if it finds me Monolith, that would also be good enough. So I should ring the One Ring, or key the One Ring. Get the extra 4 cards deeper. Little 0 here. Oh wow, we got both. We got the Workshops and the Monolith. Wow, there's some cards, huh? There's some cards. Where's a Brain Freeze when you need one? I'm a little bit worried about, or maybe paranoid is a better word, like a remand, so I'm just going to play the One Ring now. Instead of playing the Chalice into it. This would have been a beautiful Academy deck, huh? Storm count of 10. Your turn. Well, they have this Lion Sash. That's a bummer. So the talent can't rebuy Time Warp. Sorry about the Earthquake 7. Hate that for me. Love that for me. Oh shit, what up? Hi, MTG Vintage Cube. Thanks for the sub, the 2 months. Cheers. Alright. So I want to Ballista and kill some things, then also play Portal. Ballisting the Revoker and the Luminarch. Key on Monolith is 3. This is 5. Which means I can make Ballista for 3. I might do it for 1 less. And just have Spellbomb up and stuff. Feels like a waste. All this gorgeous mana. I think I have to bounce the Palace Jailer, actually. Looks like a deck that could have used an Academy. Yeah, that would have been solid. Opponent has realized my plan of taking the things. Note that I only have 9 cards in my library, so I'm being a little cautious with this Emery and such. Yeah, you got it. So it was necessary to bounce one of their creatures so that they didn't, they weren't able to save the Lion Sash from the portal sack, right? And if you bounce the Containment Priest and then just like replay it. And bouncing Lauren seemed worse. In fact, maybe I'll grab a Lauren. Oh, do I fully level that actually? It's an idea. I can't quite fully level it and time warp in the same turn. Because it costs 6. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'd be a 1 mana short. God, that's so close. We can play KARN. Get a little time warp action. Yeah, the Monarchy, kind of awkward actually. Grab that Luminarch. Hey, thanks, Oldunoka. I'm clearly pretty stoked about it. Not activating Storm Chasers here with this retrofitter, and we can spit out some stuff. Some things. I think we got a little lucky there. Opponent ran out of gas. Despite drawing a bunch with them. And then the One Ring just gave us everything we needed. What kind of dog? He's a tiny little Chihuahua puppy. Very sweet, very chill. Very friendly. Right now we're leaning towards Conan as a name. I think if there's any sideboarding I want to do here. Occult Epiphany is a little awkward. Mockingbird actually seems great against them. I don't know if that's better than Remand on the draw. A lot of critters I wouldn't mind cloning. Yeah, let's do that. Conan the Barbarian. I kind of dig that, man. I kind of dig that. Your friend's got a kitten and it named it Earl Grey Jones. I mean, that's a phenomenal name. I think this is a mall. Yeah, I get a free look towards like a workshop or something. What legendary creature is the most Chihuahua-like? Interesting question. Because Comet's not a creature. There's good old Isamaru. Brash Taunter. Amazing. Yeah, Ophelia's pretty good. No, my retrofitter. Yeah, you kind of hope that they send a counter towards Revoker, even though you don't expect them to. Okay, annoying, but okay. Thanks to Melon. We're real stoked about it. little bit more damage than I want to take here, so I'm going to do the chump sack. Take 3 in the air. It'd be nice to get the Emery down. The issue is I want to double activate this Retrofitter. Wait, I still have mana for that then. Because I'll block, I'll sack for 1 mana, and then untap, and then the other sack is free. That all works. Emery all of a sudden has a lot to rebuy. That's kind of interesting. We're just going to eat 4, even though we can make a flyer here. Why does Clarion Conqueror exist? What a piece of shit. Excuse me. 8 mana for Portal. I can't activate Emery anyway. Something I want some Holds Barred. I do want Holds Barred! Some holds should be barred, is all I'm saying. Just bounce it with Spellbomb. Just bounce it with Spellbomb. Just kill it with the Walking Ballista. Yeah, we don't even have Desperation answers in the board. I was 1 mana away from portaling it. 1 ruddy little mana. You like Epiphany? Epiphany's fine. What do you like it over is the question. Yeah. I drafted a really interesting mono red cube last night. It had a shitload of conspiracies in it, which really up to the power level. One of my opponents started with a 9-card hand. And then there was a like a power pack that got like snaked, and it had some really busted shit in there. I got a Black Lotus out of it, or Blacker Lotus. Sorry. I had one game where I just started with the 5-mana 6/6 red pig that like threw the breaches when it attacks. I was like, dropped that on turn 1 and turn 2 attacked and dropped an Emrakul. I was like, this is pretty good. What are conspiracies? They just like start the game. It's like a ley line that just like happens. You don't need to devote a card to it. I kind of they're all right every once in a while is how I'll put it. I don't think they're an everyday sort of deal. Like an emblem, yeah. An emblem that you don't have to ult a Planeswalker for. A fun change of pace, yeah. Kind of an interesting spot, right? Because we can Ballista on 2 next turn, or we can just play Palantir or Nettlecyst. I don't know why people are complaining about Time Vault combo. They put a fucking 1-card win con in this cube. Mole? Kinda hate it. A little bit better being on the draw. I thought I was on the play when I kept this one lander. They added a new character map and weapon to Megamach. Oh, that's very cool. I wouldn't hate jamming some of that. I think tonight I'm actually gonna play some Once Upon a Galaxy. Speaking of non-magic, yeah, I'll probably fire that around 10. Jam an hour or two. I do like Megamach though. Land, please. Nice. So you just gotta be polite. Oh, I milled my workshops, damn it. Block. Wow, they do not have a lot going on, huh? Maybe they're missing a color. We only see red over there. Ooh. Trying to remember my Tez package. I think we have some Moxen and shit in here. I think I'm into that. Oh, the Barbarian Dragon Bear. We just watched the Conan director commentary. I do like the comedian though. Kind of feel like I should be doing more over here. Like PO draw 5 or something. Hey, there we are. I'm not supposed to Karn here, am I? Oh, I meant to bounce Karn. Can I have bounce Karn? Non-land, non-product token. Yeah, I could have bounced it. Oh well. That's like why I did it pre-combat. This is fine though. Yeah, I think we did not see an entire deck over there. Nice PO. Yeah. I was saying earlier during deck construction that like I'm like not really high on PO in the cube. It's like kind of narrow the decks that I think it belongs in. So if I play it, it's probably a sign that it should be in the deck. As soon as I cut Citadel, I get immediately get a good deck hand for it, Immediately wish it was in the old deck. Little Lava Spur boots. A little bit of boots. And you could fire off Lorien Reveal here. I kind of want to decrease the chance that I draw into the 9-drop. Well, I'm glad I waited. I should have saved the Mox. Well, anyway, this is like our one way of answering that fucking card. Three creatures in play, you say? Yeah, right? Yeah, that's what I was hoping for. So I'm not going to play a land down. I want more options for discarding with my Occult Epiphany. Could crack the clue, though. Yeah, maybe I'll just cast it now, No, not my spirit tokens. Right, Hypnite. I just think that deck is so rare. But I agree, it is sweet in the right deck. I win. Alright, on the play. Final round. Mulligan. Yeah, we could jam this one. Looks pretty good. I think we've been in that portal. Lemox is indeed in this cube, yeah. Turn 2 One Ring could be pretty saucy. It's gotta be a little scary, Put on James a turn 2 One Ring. PO to reset the One Ring earlier was kind of sick. Little Talisman. All night long? That sounds exhausting. Do these people have work in the morning? Surely people don't work 365 days in a row. When does all night end anyway? I would assume all night long ends, you know, when people start having breakfast the next day. If people are thinking all night long ends at midnight, that might explain my my incredulousness. What's up, Time Warp? How you doing? I overpaid. Oh, that's okay. I can do this. I think I'm gonna pass the old turn. Look, the staff tells a story, man. You wouldn't understand. What's at 19? Why can't I pick up the puppy right now? The medical reasons. They're gonna spay it. I should play this Tez hum. Get it to alt. Dogs are indeed dope. You are not wrong. Wondering if I should just play Ballista and collect some Tez counters. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just permanents. I think the opponent was trying to deck me or something. I don't know. With the Mildame. Certainly simplifies his things, huh? Do we have pictures of the dog yet? We do not. We were too busy socializing and stuff to take photos when we were, you know, getting acquainted. Kind of a sick little tune. Hey, JRC, thanks for the sub, thanks to 88 months. Is it a talking dog? It is, yeah. Like, imagine a cuter and smaller and more erudite Wishbone. And that is the exact dog that we've adopted. Less housebroken than Wishbone, unfortunately. I guess. Part of the keep is that, like, getting retrofitted down underneath counters is really nice. But I think you should generally be mulliganing for either a workshop hand or a hand with a mox in it. Chrome mox, yeah, go nuts. Chrome mox, no imprint. Absolutely. Would you like to play 3 more of those? Huh. Suppose. So the issue with not holding up Remand is they might fire off like a Tinker or a Planeswalker or something here. Maybe the server is supposed to serve. I think server was supposed to serve. I'm not blocking. Even though you have the block sack available. What's rough housing on a full tummy? Which word are you having trouble with? Thanks, Rodeo. Pretty excited. Rough housing? Rough housing is like wrestling, tickling. Chasing each other about. Breaking stuff. Rumpus-esque for sure, yeah. My lies! Very embarrassing that No More Lies got that good of value. Uh-oh. Well, they got a One Ring. Yeah, might as well keep attacking. Keep serving it. A little key One Ring. Key also threatening to make the hero token unblockable on a later turn. No real reason to serve here. Due to the One Ring protection. Some very 80s style guitar work in this track. Excuse me. Very heavy keys playing there. Sure. March it up. Yeah, I think they could have just killed me this turn. with Manifold Key unblockability. Oh shit. Hey, Diffusion. Thanks for the sob, the 4 months. Candelabra. I wonder if they got the Academy. Okie dokie. No. Alright, you win. Let's splash a deck Faden, huh? Why don't I have that in here yet? What about Pacification? Can we do both? We have a red duel. We have an Expedition map. The Opal here too. What did we have? We had a Chariot, Pest Infest, Dak. Tinker for Citadel was so good that first game. Kind of looks like I only added 3 cards. Why do I need 4 cuts? That's what I want to know. Oh, there's a map here too. I did add 4 cards. I was gonna land for the map. I'll cut Emery and a Remand. And nothing else. That looks good. This hand would be so sick. We could have been the Citadel, huh? I think you're still supposed to keep. It's turn 1 Nettlecyst, turn 2 Boots it, get in for 4, I guess. Could just pass and try and tinker up One Ring. That could be winning. Fair enough. The old cardless Vamp Tutor, right? Oh, we got Mox Ruby for the DAC too, huh? Finally found something for this Tinker to do, huh? When I say Wishbone, you keep thinking of a TV show that came out in the 90s about a talking dog? Yeah. I was saying Wishbone in reference to dogs, yeah. That was intentional. Does the pup have a name? We're leaning towards Conan. And it is a Chihuahua pupper. Just a real sweetheart. Hey, got there. You were right. You just thought you were old. Yeah. Many such cases.